Hey everybody, we are live.
Hi.
We are, sorry, what,
Yeah, I think so. Maybe
fifth
five.
video on this series that we're going on.
My name's Carolyn.
And I'm Garrett, and we're Diary of a Family, as you can
Welcome.
see below, right there. And we are going to talk about another topic that we
Yes.
have gone through on our journey to transition to full-time RV living. So, is there anything you want to say before we get going?
No?
No?
Emma, you want to say anything?
Well, I'm excited that we're soon going to be living on the road and see what's out there to see in the country.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun.
it is. All right.
All right. So, we are going to talk about transition
Transition.
and what does it feel like.
Yep.
Kind of more our experience with what we've gone through
It's
so
all
far.
very subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of that transition period. It's been a long journey, just about a year since we started the process.
Yep.
And well, what does it feel like right now when we're like on the cusp of leaving our sticks and bricks and moving into our new home?
Yeah.
on
Well, I
wheels?
think it's scary.
It's very scary.
This is something that we've never done. We've never had family
Anyone
do, anybody we know do, minus people we've met online or on YouTube or on EMTV. So definitely a different experience, and the unknown can be very, very scary. And
I think I'm dealing with a lot of anxiety over it, a lot of stress, a lot of just worry and fear about not knowing how it's going to work out, what life will be like in a
Yep.
trailer. We can do as much research as we can, but until we actually get into that trailer
Yep.
and start living it, we're not really sure what to expect.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting feeling. I mean, because we have so much stuff we need to get done, and there's so much unknown excitement, blah blah blah. It's kind of our next point is it's very exciting, and adventure is out there. If anybody knows that reference, comment below.
What movie is it
What
from?
what movie is that from? So, what exciting things do you think we have experienced on our journey so far?
Exciting things. Telling our family that we're selling our house and moving into a trailer.
Our story about how we got our truck
That was pretty
is a
crazy.
very crazy and exciting story.
Well, most recently going and picking up our trailer, but we're not going to talk about that yet.
We do have a
Stay
video
tuned.
that we're going to be working on really soon about that. So once we get on the other side of this remodel, expect a whole bunch of more videos and us to get caught up on our life that we've been living for the past couple weeks and months. Because we're trying to focus really heavily on the remodel and getting the house ready to get on the market on time. And then once we are in the RV and have the chance to kind of de-stress and all that, I think that it's going to be a much better transition for us, and we'll be able to sit down and get our videos going and get them back on schedule.
Do you see yourself in the video?
Who's that? Is that Eddie?
Eddie. Yeah, so it is exciting what we're going through right now. And it's also really exhausting.
Yeah, yes, it is very exhausting because not only is Carolyn working, but we're always working on the house. We're working on the remodel, working on housework and chores, and just trying to keep up with chores while doing the remodel is a chore in and of itself.
So I've been working full time still, Monday through Friday. I can kind of juggle my hours a little bit, so I got off work earlier yesterday on Friday.
Yep.
And it's just, I know that as soon as I get off, I'm heading to my other job.
Yeah.
And I'm working nights and weekends. We're staying up until staying up until like 11 p.m. every night and getting up early. And I know it's been difficult for Garrett to get errands done and run and get equipment and things that we need, as well as, you know, continue to work on projects while I'm at work.
A lot of times it's either just before Home Depot closes or just as Home Depot opens in the morning type of runs. So,
but taking care of 3 kids as well as doing a remodel project, so kudos to you, and you've been doing a fantastic job. But we're like, okay, crunch time. We have less than a month to get the house ready.
Yep.
And we've put out an SOS call to our friends and family. And so even like today, we had our friend come over and help you install the bathroom fan.
Exhaust fan for the bathroom.
And we hired a family friend, her daughter, to come over and do some odd chores around the house.
Yep.
And to
help watch the kids.
Kind of keep the kids busy. They have been doing a lot on their own, which ends up meaning the house gets thrashed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it'll be helpful that we have somebody coming in and helping with the regular chores and the kids, so that you can focus on a lot of the remodel project.
Yeah.
And then when I get home in the evening, at least the dishes aren't piled up in the sink and the house isn't a mess.
Well, it's either the dishes are piled up or dinner hasn't been started or the laundry hasn't been done and the kids are complaining that there's no clothes.
Sorry, we have a tired child.
Yep. Okay, exhausting. That's our kids right now. So the next thing is things we have not yet experienced. So there are certain things that we're about ready to experience and go through the process, but we haven't quite gotten there yet. So the first one is how to get mail service / changing our domicile. I know that there's a lot of people that have done videos on where to put your domicile, your permanent address, and how to get mail. And I know there's different services and things like that. So if people have their experience on how they went about that process,
we'd be grateful.
Yes, and comment below, comment in our social media or whatever with advice and tips and maybe articles and things like that. That'd be very helpful as we do this part of the transition.
Yeah, we have a few more weeks to get that all in place. It is high in my mind, and we've been gathering all the addresses that we're going to need, all the companies and different bank accounts and things that we're going to need to change.
Yep.
Change our address with. I hope I don't forget any of them.
Well, we've been making a list of all the things we need to change addresses or cancel services from. So we're working on that. And then booking our first site.
We haven't done that yet. We need to do that tonight.
Yeah, we need to do that very soon.
Early August.
Yep, we signed up with KM Resorts, and they've had some really great programs and membership benefits that are really going to help us out as we want to stay in this area for a couple more months. And the biggest thing for us is we are looking at just a campsite or a RV resort about 10 minutes away from us. And just going from their website, it's about $1,400 a month.
Ouch.
It's very, very bad. And with KM Resorts, we'll be paying basically about $300 a month for the site itself, plus or minus a little bit. And they help us with the reservation, so we call them and say, hey, we want to be here at this date, and they guarantee that they'll make it happen. So.
Oh, I see a yawn in the background.
All right, so that's that. And then tested the system, or AKA run the RV.
We have not done this yet.
The power works and the lights work. And
we
that's
haven't-
about it right now.
We haven't gotten the refrigerator up and running. We haven't used the septic,
The heater, the AC.
heater, the stove.
Yep.
It is sitting and waiting for the craziness of our remodel to be over.
Yep.
And then we can start moving in and getting used to it. And
That will be an interesting process because we
Yeah.
got to figure out what we need, what we don't, how it's going to fit,
yeah.
what will fit, all kinds of crazy stuff. But once we're on the other side of this remodel, I think it's going to be probably just a day or two of us working on moving things in
Yeah.
and then figuring out how to get rid of the rest of the crap that we have. Because we still, I mean, we had gotten rid of a lot of stuff already, and there are some rooms that are starting to look fairly empty.
Yep.
But it's still
We
not.
have a few pieces of larger items, furniture pieces, but other than the entertainment system and the TV,
Mhm.
the crib,
The crib, the couches.
the couches, the carpet, we really don't have a whole lot of big stuff. It's just still going through the little stuff and
the garage.
deciding what we're keeping, what we're packing up to store at my
Yeah.
folks' house, and what's going to Goodwill.
And as people are over here, we're starting to say, "Hey, are you interested in this? Are you interested in that?" I have a couple of people interested in some of the tools that I have and things like that. So, we are still getting rid of stuff, but we have gotten rid of a lot of stuff, anyways. So, let's go ahead now and jump over to a video clip of the remodel and where we're at. So, as you can tell, we are lots of mudding and taping right now.
My shoulders, hands, and arms are tired.
Yeah. So, but that wall is built. The wall is mudded and taped.
Garrett built the wall.
Yep. I built the wall. That's my first wall that I've built.
It's all lined up. It's still standing upright.
Yep.
So
Yep. We did something right, and
the
we
other
were
night
taught right.
we put in this new fan. Has much
Yep.
better lighting.
And it's still very efficient for
It
that
is
room.
so quiet
Yes.
compared to the other fan.
It keeps that room really nice and well ventilated
Yeah,
and
well circulated.
well circulated.
And so this is looking into the
master bath and
and
walk-in.
the walk-in closet.
So our idea for the closet area is to build like an IKEA
Sort of
system closet
in there.
with bars on either one end or both sides. As you can tell,
Mudding today. It's still wet.
yeah,
That's what I did
that dark
today.
color. It will be that whitish color when we're done.
I did that nice corner there.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work.
And that floor,
Ooh, yes. Floor.
that has been the bane of my existence for about a
we'll
week.
talk about it in a second here.
Yeah.
Looks
So
like we're going up to the fan.
Yep.
Talk to them.
that was our project today. We got the vent installed and the vent on the roof put in, so we have proper exhaust, which was a lot of fun because we got to spend hours up in the attic. Which meant even though we was nice and cool, it was still hot and kind of muggy.
And then right here where the ladder is standing, this is where our shower is going to go.
Yep. And
the floor.
the
Now
floor
tell about the tile.
has 2 layers of linoleum, vinyl
Vinyl tiles.
tiles that we had to peel up, which meant that the first layer came off fairly easily. The second layer, because it was
Probably
glued,
1950s tile.
yeah, 1950s tile glued to concrete,
Yeah.
meant that I couldn't really do it by myself. It would take me 20 minutes to do a tile, and when we would be done, I would be aching. I'd have sore shoulders and arms and things like that. And
We spent probably an hour and a half last night, me with the heat gun, Garrett with the scraper.
we were just
And,
pushing through, getting up.
We got most of the tiles up.
The only
in
pieces
that
we have
time.
left are that are around the toilet.
Yeah.
And we probably have a brand new toilet coming, not brand new, but a newer toilet coming in to replace that one. So we are probably tonight going to remove it,
Yeah.
which will be fun because we've never removed a toilet. So
It shouldn't be that difficult.
yeah,
Just stinky.
yeah, just stinky. So, and then we'll just remove the last few tiles and then probably try and clean up the glue as much as we can.
And we did get new linoleum tiles to lay down. We're going to do that ourselves.
We're really excited. It's a fantastic color. I think it's going to make that room amazing. Like, it's going to be a completely different room from everything else in this house. But I think it's going to be great. And then let's go ahead and do our last point that we skipped over.
Oh, yes.
We're moving in and living in a trailer. And we haven't
moved in yet. We haven't lived in the trailer yet.
So that's something
that is to come.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, and we had talked about it kind of with the previous point already. So, all right. So now we got some new subscribers. We got 3 new subscribers.
We're up to 87 in total. So thank you so much for joining our lives and subscribing to this wonderful journey that we're on. Follow every chapter that we write.
Yep.
So the 2 that we have names for, Daniel Gross and Chuck Haynes. Yep. Chuck joined today, so welcome to the family.
Yep. So we are excited for every new person that joins, and as we've said in previous videos, we're just getting started.
We are. So, definitely send any good ideas our way. Yeah. And ask questions too. Yeah. We're not sure what people want to know about us. If you do have some questions for us or questions for the kids, then yeah, definitely send them our way. Yeah. Hey guys, you want to say anything else?
Mommy.
Open mic.
Oh, I think I would like to say thanks for subscribing.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining our family.
Yep. Timmy?
Yeah. Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, all right, are you guys ready to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
We love y'all.
All right, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell to get notified when we go live or do new videos. And we'll see you guys in a new video.
All right.
Bye.